Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? I hope you're all well on this beautiful, beautiful sunny Thursday. I am coming to you live from Wiltshire, and I am one of the members of the Wiltshire group. And it's an absolute privilege for Michelle to have invited me to come onto the page today and share my live with you. So I'm just going to wait for a little while because I know that Michelle's got 12 different groups that she wants to share this live into, and it takes a little bit of time for her to be able to share into all of the different groups. So I'll just wait for her to get that shared, and I will see. Michelle, perhaps you could add a comment into the chat and let me know when you've done all of the sharing, and then I will I'll go into what I've come on to talk to you guys all about today. So I hope you're all doing as well as you can be in lockdown at the moment. It's very, very strange times. And one of the main reasons really why I'm coming on today to talk to you guys about how to bring your business online. So there are lots of different things to talk about. And what I'm going to do is introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me and my business. And then what I'm going to do is talk you through some ideas of what you can do to bring your business online. If you haven't done so already, go through some options with you, and also just share some stories about businesses that I've helped bring online since the pandemic, and then answer any questions that you've got at the end. We can have a bit of a brainstorm. So if you're thinking that you're wanting to bring your business online, and you don't know how to do that, or you can't really think of how you could maybe pivot or adapt your business in order to go online, then I'm really happy to answer any questions at the end and have a brainstorm with you, and we can see what we can come up with, because over the last 7 weeks I've helped just over 30 businesses actually come online, which has been a really amazing thing to do, really, and it's been great to have been able to have passed on the experience that I've had onto other business owners. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. You might be wondering, I'm sure you're wondering who I am, but my name's Kerrie Leather, and I'm a marketing coach, and I specialise in helping small business owners find their marketing mojo and create marketing that feels as easy as having conversations with friends. And I do that in a couple of different ways. I do that in a one-to-one coaching, and I also have a membership where I help business owners really kind of find one way of marketing that they actually enjoy, because as much as I love marketing, I'm also very aware that not everybody does. So it's my real passion to be able to help other business owners find some marketing that they enjoy to help really grow their business without it feeling stressful and overwhelming. And I've had an online business for the last 2.5 years, so I am really used to all of this. I'm used to working from home. I'm used to using all of the technology and the software that's available to have an online business. But it was really obvious at the start of this pandemic that actually, lots of people who haven't gone online were really thinking, crikey, what does this mean for me? Is my business going to be over? I'm not going to be able to operate my business at all during lockdown. And yes, that has absolutely been the case for some businesses, but also loads of businesses who thought that they weren't going to be able to operate have actually really thought outside the box, and they've pivoted and they've adapted and they've made changes, and they've been able to continue operating during lockdown. And it's been really amazing to see. So what I realized very quickly at the start of all of this is that I knew loads of information about how to operate a business online that I could pass on to other business owners. And so that's exactly what I did. And as I said before, I've helped about 30 business owners get their businesses online over the last 7 weeks. And it's been an amazing thing to be able to help out with. And I've done this by going into groups like this and offering free support and offering brainstorming calls to just help people get into that mindset of how they can transition their business from offline to online. So first of all, we'll just have a look at why would you want to bring your business online anyway? So it's not just something that has come about because of the pandemic. There are actually lots of businesses like mine that do predominantly operate online anyway. And so the reasons why we love having online businesses, well, there are lots of different reasons, really. But having an online business gives you massive flexibility. Number one, it means that you can work from home, or it means that you can work from anywhere, and it means that you can work on your terms and work the hours that you want to work. And it also means that you aren't restricted by location. If you're not going out to meet people face to face, but you're doing business online, actually you can start to build a global business. And I've got clients in Australia, I've got clients in the States, I've got clients in the Netherlands, France, Spain, Italy. Trying to think of anywhere else. Don't think I go as far as Asia, but I have got clients across the world. And because I'm an online business, it enables me to do that. And for me, I'm a mum of 2 girls, and flexibility is absolutely key. And to be able to work online just enables me to be as flexible as I can be. So there are lots of different reasons other than a pandemic as to why you want to bring your business online. But there are some things that you need to think about before you go online. That you've probably heard loads and loads of chat online about pivoting your offer and adapting your business. And maybe you've thought, well, how do I do that? Or I really don't want to have to change what I do. And I think there's been a lot of noise online. There's been lots of advice out there about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you can do, what you can't do. And for me, I think the key to successfully bringing your business online is to doing it in a way that feels achievable and natural to you, something, that you feel like you can do it. And so I think the key tips are to make sure you still stay within your zone of genius, but just think outside the box a little bit about what you're going to offer. So you don't have to do something completely different. You might just deliver it in a different way. And it's all about just shifting your mindset. So rather than thinking there's no way I can do this, just try and start tweaking into the fact that you've got a possibility for absolutely anything. So the other key thing to do is to really ask your clients, because when I started speaking to lots of the business owners that I've helped over the last 7 weeks, they said, well, my clients aren't going to want to go online. My clients don't know how to go online. My clients don't like tech. My clients don't like Facebook. They're going to hate Zoom. They won't know how to do it. They haven't got the kit and the equipment. But that is often a thought that's in your head. Those are often kind of limiting beliefs that happen in your own mind. And actually, you would be surprised when you actually go out and ask your clients and what they want, what they're prepared to do. And you will be surprised, and you'll probably find that lots of them will say, yes, they're up for it, and yes, they're willing to give it a go. So I think the key things to think about is that it doesn't have to be complicated. Some of the most effective technology for bringing your business online uses stuff that you already use in your daily life. So you guys are watching a Facebook Live right now, okay? Facebook Live is one of the most powerful ways of marketing and growing your business that's completely free for you to use. And you're used to using Facebook. Now, admittedly, you might not be used to doing what I'm doing now and talking to a camera and talking to yourself and not getting questions and answers back. So there's definitely a bit of practice that needs to happen for Facebook Lives. But actually using Facebook as a platform to bring your business online is a really savvy thing to do. Let me know in the comments if you've got a Facebook business page and you already use Facebook for Business, because I'd love to know. But Facebook has lots of other features. So rather than just thinking that you can have a Facebook page and you can post on it all of the time, you can really successfully run communities online in Facebook groups. And that's what loads and loads of my clients have started to do. And setting up a Facebook group is really, really simple. And it's a way of creating a community online. And with a Facebook group, you can actually set them to be private so that you can have them for members only. So if you wanted to run a sort of paid service, then you can do that, and you can have people inside of a Facebook group. So, Facebook is something that we're using all of the time, and it is the #1 social media platform in the world. So it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be difficult. A lot of the time it's using the stuff that you already use, but just in a slightly different way. Most of the tech and the software that's available is super intuitive. And the really good news is that lots of the tech offer free trials. So you can actually have a go at all of this stuff for free without having to invest a load of money. Now, when I started my online business 2.5 years ago, I spent hours and hours and days of time researching all of the different tools that you can use to bring your business online. And what I've done is I've actually tried and tested all of them. Believe you me, I've tried them all. And now I've kind of curated my favorite that I think, my list of my favorites that I think are the absolute best tools that you can use if you're a small business owner. And at the end of this live, I will share a link to a list of all of those. So that if you want to have a try and access any of them, then you can do. You can go through that guide and you can have a play on them. And actually in next week's live, I'm coming back next week and I'm going into more detail as to all of the different tools that you can use to bring your business online. But for today, we're kind of focusing on the ideas and the different ways that you can actually pivot and change your business and bring your business online. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to run through some ideas for you, well, some examples for you of businesses that I've helped over the last 7 weeks go from offline to online. And they range from everything from pubs to Pilates instructors, you name it. We've been there. And I'm going to run through those ideas with you, those examples with you. And then after that, I would absolutely love it if you would put any questions for me in the comments and ask me, tell me sort of, this is my business, this is what I do. How could I bring this online? And I'll help you just brainstorm and go through some ideas. But I think giving you these examples will give you some food for thought. So hopefully it'll get your creative juices flowing. So let me just have a look. I've made some notes here so that I can remember. Okay, so number one is a Pilates instructor. So a great friend of mine from uni had a completely offline Pilates business. She had been thinking for ages that she quite wanted to have an online business because she knew that if she did, she could teach and help way more people and really scale her business if she moved online. So what she has done is she has set up a private Facebook group. And what people do is they pay her a monthly amount to have unlimited Pilates classes. And she runs 1 to 2 classes a day in that Facebook group. And what they do is they just pay her on PayPal every month for that monthly fee. And then she accepts them into that group. So it must be about 5 weeks ago now. She had absolutely none of that. She didn't have the group. She'd never done anything online. And now she's got 103 paying members in her Facebook group, which is absolutely phenomenal. And she teaches her Pilates classes doing what I'm doing now, using a Facebook live stream. Another one was a yoga instructor. She's actually using YouTube with a password protected YouTube channel whereby people pay per class to actually be part of that YouTube class. Another client is a makeup artist. She predominantly does makeup for the wedding industry, and her business, obviously, as you can imagine, has completely disappeared before her very eyes through this pandemic. So she is in the process at the moment of setting up a makeup membership where she's going to be doing monthly masterclasses and recorded tutorials, again, to teach people how to do all different types of makeup, different looks of makeup, how to do winged eyeliner, all the stuff that we want to know, right, that we practice and that we can never do. Another client is a caterer. She had the same. All of her weddings were completely cancelled. Her business disappeared before her eyes. And so what she has started doing is she is doing, to kind of increase and keep up her visibility, she is doing Facebook Live trainings. In fact, she's doing one tonight on how to create delicious canapes. And she sent out the ingredients list on her page a couple of days ago so that people can get the ingredients in. And she's going to do live tutorials with how to make those canapes. And then what she's doing as her business that she's pivoted, which is still income generating, is now she is providing catering for within her local area for virtual dinner parties. How cool is that? So her clients are picking from a menu and she is delivering into all of their different houses, and they are then all having a Zoom and having a virtual dinner party. And then something else that she's doing, she is sending out cake deliveries in the post and cream tea boxes. So it's my mum's birthday today, and so I've ordered her a cream tea, which I actually had my children just having a video call with her before I jumped on live to say that she had received it. She's received this beautiful gift box with the cream tea in it. And so that's how she is still generating an income from her business. We've had a personal trainer who's gone from face-to-face everything to now doing group and one-to-ones on Zoom sessions. Zoom is really good for stuff like that, where you want to be able to see each other. So the instructor's doing the class, and the client is watching it back, and they've both got cameras on each other, so the instructor can help correct anything or motivate. So that's, Zoom is working really well for them. We've had a pub who's now running a takeaway service, but they're also running a pub quiz every Sunday in order to keep up that community spirit and keep those relationships going. I've had a hotel in Marrakesh who's doing Facebook Live cookery demos with the head chef to keep people interested. They're doing Facebook Lives to show which different parts of the hotel are being refurbed during lockdown, just to make sure that they're staying visible, so that the moment people can go and travel to them, they've stayed front of mind. I've got a beauty therapist who's running Facebook Live pamper parties for people, or Zoom pamper parties. And so what she's doing is she's sending out the kits to all of the different people with the products in, and then they're all getting on a Zoom, and she's teaching them how to do a facial and stuff like that, and they're all doing that together. And it's a way that people have been able to stay connected with their friends. Some people have used them for parties, etc. I've worked with a marketing consultant who has only ever done for you marketing. So she's done marketing for her clients, which is what I used to do before my business came online. And she had found in her industry that a lot of her clients just couldn't afford to pay for her to do all of the marketing for them, but they still needed to know what to do. So she's now set up online coaching to help her clients, and that's how she has pivoted. We've had gift shops in the Cotswolds who've now gone online and are doing Instagram pop-up shops, etc., to show their products, and they're showing flat lays, and they're doing accessorizing, and they've done a catwalk show so that people can still see what they're selling, and they're still staying visible, and they can click the link to buy online. Another client of mine makes beautiful dried flower wreaths, and she is setting up a subscription crafting box service now, so that you can pay a monthly fee, and every month she sends out a box with the kit in it of a wreath that you're going to make for that month, and you pay that monthly subscription, and then all the kit gets sent out to you. And then you also become a member of a Facebook group, which is where she does the live tutorials and workshops and trainings of how you make the wreath. I've had an NLP practitioner who's gone from face-to-face to Zoom consultancy, a horse riding coach who would obviously normally be one-to-one at somebody's house teaching them how to ride. She has gone through all of her process because she really focuses on helping riders get confident. She's created a group coaching program and has built that online, and is now marketing and selling that. And then what I did right at the start of the pandemic is I created a marketing membership for small business owners to join, so that they could get regular online coaching from a marketing expert online to help them through this whole journey and beyond, really. And it's very much a coaching and a support membership. So yeah, those are some ideas. I think there were 16 of them in total, quite a few. I could obviously go on. There are so many different ways that you can bring your business online. And hopefully by giving you those illustrations, you can see how varied those industries and those business sectors are. So if any of you are online now and you've got any questions, please do pop them in the comments. I am going to paste a link to my free guide that you guys can access, which goes through the best tools to bring your business online. And then next week on the live, I'm going to come back on and do another live, and I'm going to talk to you about all of those tools and what sort of their functionality, what you can use them for, which ones I recommend the most, and go through all of that. So yeah, that's kind of it from me, guys. I know there's always a little bit of a delay on lives, so I will just wait a little bit and see if any of you have got any questions. If you can't think of any right now, that really doesn't matter. You can post in the comments and tag me. So I'm Kerrie Leather, and I will come back and answer any of your questions a little bit later on. If you happen to be watching this on the replay, please do let me know. Let me know if you've seen this, and yes, if you've got any questions at all, just tag me, add them in, and I will come back to you. And if not, I will look forward to seeing you next week. So next week's live is next Thursday again, and I think we said 10 o'clock, didn't we, Michelle? Maybe you could just pop that in the comments to confirm, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we said 10 o'clock next Thursday. So again, come armed with some questions if you want to. Let me just copy and paste the link for my free guide into the comments. Yeah, that should be there. Hopefully you guys can see that now. You can click onto that, you can go through everything. And yeah, absolutely. So Michelle's just made a good point. I've got my profile on the BWI directory, and I have also created an offer for you guys just to help you out with your small businesses. So any members of Business Women In get a 25% discount off working with me one-to-one. So hopefully that's something that can kind of help you guys out at the moment. I have been doing as much as I can to just really help everybody so that people aren't stuck any longer. Carolina, thank you. You've given me a few good ideas to get started with. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you so much to all of you for showing up live. I really appreciate it. It's great to be able to come on here. Michelle, thank you so much for letting me come on. And I will catch up with you all next Thursday. So in the meantime, enjoy the sunshine. Have a fantastic bank holiday weekend. And I will see you all soon. Thank you. Bye, everyone.